Would like to see it get past this 56, 59, 75 area. Just for extra confirmation, take it down to the next orange box, which is an intraday demand. And then obviously below that, we've got the yellow mark where we can take it back into the relative highs of earlier this morning around news. So let's see what happens here. We want to see closure below that would be nice. Got 20 seconds left in this candle. Okay, turned into a big wick. Might be using this as an order block. This might be a viable one to take to the upside into this green box. This is a 4-hour fair value gap. See what happens. We got to see it close above this. Kind of same situation. This thing might take off on us, but we're not going to chase it because it could easily be just manipulating. Okay, so it's starting to fail again. Again, if we can get closure below this, this is looking like a better setup for sales. See what happens here. It's early, guys. We're only 8 minutes in. I don't want to get in too heavy size, but I will squeeze this market as best as I can. Let's take it to the 15-minute quickly. Looks like we're on our way down. Let's look at the 1 hour. Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on, so I apologize for all the marks, but they all mean something, as you guys know already. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That's a good candle there. See what happens. Still haven't broken through here and really, you know, put a candle underneath this, so it's not giving us the full confirmation that that's what's gonna. Here we go. It's tempting, of course. You want to get in this, but it's like, again, I've gotten smacked on these trades. This might go right through, blow through this, but I can't guess on that. Better off being sure about something than just, you know what I'm saying, kind of teetering around. Look at this. Look at the bounce. So right now it's just pulling people into the market. It's early, so they know they can, you know, kind of tempt people in. Just trying to stay patient with it. Got 20 seconds left on the 2 minute. Let's go to the 1 minute. See if we close below this, we're going to get in on it. 10 seconds. Here we go. It's looking good. Let's see if we can get this. 3, 2, can we get under? Ah, we're right on it. Look at that. Right at the 50-minute encroachment line. Just doesn't want it. That's an ICT term. Just so you guys are aware, I've watched this stuff kind of with an open mind because some of the stuff works as far as the inefficiencies and fair value gaps, but I don't really subscribe to everything. But, you know, I'm open-minded. You have to be as a trader. You got to find your own way. You got to figure out what works for you, and that's what we do on a day-to-day basis. But some of the stuff, some of the tips are nice, and they help you kind of identify what you need to be looking for, and, you know, you can move accordingly. But right here is what he considers the halfway mark. Look at this. It's just dancing right along. If I would have entered, I'd be getting smacked right now. So it's good that I'm waiting for this, for the closure underneath, so I can get extra confirmation that we would then start to test this area and or tap this or touch this. Look at this. This thing is moving right on up. And if we are going to be going to the upside with all this extra wiki stuff, right, look, we've already had unemployment came out as expected. Okay, this flash manufacturing PMI comes out in 4 minutes. So this is also going to be a factor that will move the market, you know, slightly. It might just kind of jolt, but look at this, 232, 232. So it didn't do anything, you know, out of the ordinary. But we saw at 8:30, we got a little bit of this action right here. Right here at 8:30, boom, look at this. We went down a nice, what is that? From where we opened, 54 to what? 45? You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're moving, you know, some nice, about $10 there. See what we do here. I say $8, $7, $8. Here we go, 3, 2. It's that now. It's on the kind of on the upper echelon. Look at this. Look at this. Can we break above these highs? If we look at this, all this dancing here. This is what we call accumulation, fellas, and manipulation, ladies and gents. Push up there, boom, bring it back down. Push it up there, bring it back down. Hit it again. Do we break above? If we break above this box, then we look to play to the upside. Let's go to the 4 hour. Let me show you what I'm looking at here so you can take a peek. Over here, you see this this gap right here. Actually, it's a little bit too big. Boom, right there. Where we haven't yet fulfilled this entire area. But look at this. Clearly the market it started melting. I don't know what happened, but let's move back over. Let's go to the 1 minute. Boom, look at this. Once again, though, we don't make moves until we get under this black line here. Or the encroachment level. Let's see what happens. Let's look at the point of control here. We've got, obviously, TPO to the side, but let's just take a peek at it. Okay. I don't think anything showed up. There we go. Point of control right where it's sitting. And then where's the next volume? Right up in here somewhere. See, you got a little bit of a spike. I know it's hard to see. It's faint. But look at all this room right here. It can push down here. So once we break underneath this, if we do, it's, you know, more than inept to come down here. Let's keep our eyes on things, guys. It's 9:43. I have a very, very strong feeling that in less than 2 minutes, this thing is going to drop down into the zone we're looking for. Look at this. It's going to start making its move. It might spike back up in less than 2 minutes on this PMI report. But let's see what happens. So it's moving, it's moving. We're not going to chase it because this thing could go grab liquidity pools before 9:45 and then zoom back up and then go for higher highs. So we got to be very careful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're right at the 50% mark. Look at this. It's like almost waiting. This is what they're what's called engineering liquidity right here. It's like in this area right here, guys, they're making you get in. They're like, come on, you know you want to. And you are thinking, oh, well, it's hit once, it's hit twice. How many times can it bounce off this floor without breaking? And look, it probably will show you a quick little jolt, come back. In 1 minute or in 30 seconds, this thing's about to go. But it could go in either direction. So I'm not going to chase it. So you have to understand, I'm letting the news settle and it find its legs. I'm not going to get right behind the trade, assuming that it's going to go one way or the other because you can get chopped up that way. And I don't want to be in too much size. Here we go. Look at this. This thing's just dancing right along this line. See what happens here. Let's take this off. 3, 2, here we go. 1. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Big rejection, though, right? Big rejection. Here we go. Here we go. Wait for it, right? Let the candle close because that can tell us the entire story. Move that out the way so we can see everything clearly. Let the candle close, right? See this intraday supply zone right here. Do we break it? We broke it, but it was just a wick. People bought that and they're like, yes. And then guess what? People sold and they're like, yes. Still 30 seconds left. Look at this thing. Just a big old freaking lightsaber on both sides. Just wait. Just wait. Okay? And trust me, I was in the exact same position when I first started trading, and I still am guilty of it at times. It's like you want to run in there, you're like, this looks beautiful. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. Still focusing on this encroachment line here. If we can get past this, let's sell this. Oh yeah, daddy.
Order filled.
Let's get in that. Now this might only just tap, so we need to be careful here. But if we get some follow through, come on. Keep going. Break through there, break through there, break through there. Oh,
order
yeah.
filled.
Come on, push, baby, push.
Order
Let's
filled.
go. Let's fucking go. Okay, nice play here. Obviously, this is the zone we wanted to get into, but we already have our preset stuff at $500. But because I got into 5 contracts in that, saw that follow through, done. That's all she wrote, boys and girls. This is all we need. Why do we need more than that? This thing could continuously move. We're in the market 16 minutes. 16 minutes of the day. Look at this. Came right down to the relative highs where we started, 8:30, news, dumped it. Now it's going to try to probably go for these lows. It's a high probability this thing continues. and goes to the downside. But you're probably going to get a reject here, right on these relative highs, retest, push back up here, hit into this level, and then maybe chill for a while, or just you might just see knife, and it just continues on the downside. But guess what? I don't need to be in it. I'm happy. That profit that quickly is what it's about. I don't like to spend a lot of time in the market, right? I like to make money. I like to make it quickly. And that's why I'm okay going in with decent size, because my ticks that I need are not anything that's, super, super large. I need, 10 ticks, 11 ticks, 20 ticks. That's a great day. On a 5 lot, guys, that will feed you. That will feed you. That I can promise you. But I'm waiting on this move, right? What did I wait for? This thing to break through. Once we got the news and started to get this, I was waiting. This was my next line. If we got a hard push to the backside on the encroachment line, I'm like, wait a minute. And I'm maybe looking to even close on 1 or 2 ticks and just reassess it. Sit there with cash in pocket and wait. We got a massive candle down here. So you saw me throw in 2 more contracts, and then boom, we hit our line here. So look, this is all nice and dandy. This all looks good. Guess what everybody else is doing? Sell, 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 sell. Look at this hard sell. Okay, look what it's doing now. Look what it's doing now. It's got to go fill where it left. That way you have an efficient market. It's going to come up here, tap this. It doesn't have to. Doesn't have to. Look, it's getting under the weekly view app. If there's enough sellers in here to skew it, we can keep going to the downside. But do I want to chase this at this juncture in the market? Probably not, because look at all the space it's got to refill in this area. Look at the gap it's created from this wick to this wick. I know that's a kind of a tough block to see. Let me make it blue. See that? Okay. Normally I put the blue boxes, those are my 1 hours, but you see this needs to go up here and hit that, even if it just kisses it and comes back down. So you're talking about sells, and it might very well do this. Look, you're like, oh yeah, it's going. No, look at it. Look at it. And right now you're getting waxed. And if you're in heavy contracts, you're getting murked right now. So you got to be careful, guys. Just wait. Wait for your indecision levels. All this looks nice. Guess what? I still got 40 seconds to go. So this could be all one big old wick. This looks great. Look at this. Looks great. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait for it. Watch this. Now, we might get follow through, and you might go, oh, look, Julian, you missed that trade. Listen, that's not the point. Watch. We're going to take this next 20 seconds to assess what happens, and then we're going to go ahead and close out. Also, if you see up here, I got some tabs up for the 300K full size. Probably grab a couple Apexes as well. They've run a sale for, my guess is for Labor Day or whatever, or as we come closer to it, or they might run an additional one maybe for 90 on Labor Day. I'm not sure, but I'm going to jump on there, probably grab some of these, but obviously this is the most important thing. Get these past the 53,000, which I have done. Some of these have to do extra, meaning I have to make more money on these. Oh, look at this. Okay, nice. But was it a telltale that once I sell here, this is going to happen? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So you really have to be careful here. I mean, look at this. Now you're just getting a nice follow through. I mean, that's just beautiful. So now, guess what? The next box is formed. Boom. Look at that. Take this, make this orange, because it's a 1 minute. Look at this. Indecision candle. Let me move it over. See that? Right there, here, and then you've got an engulfing. Bring that over. Boom. If you got this to come and test, and then it kisses off it and continues to fail, guess what? Sellers are still in control. So it tells you an intraday, bias on that. Here we go. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Gonna keep rolling? Shit. Now look. Sometimes you get some of these guys. Look, now we've reached the relative lows. Now it might just kiss this and come back up. Look, they know there's liquidity underneath this level. Because why? We had indecision right here. Look at this. Boom, boom. Ping-ponging through. Little peek through. What was this? Unemployment. Boom. Push back up. Relative highs. Boom. Come up here. Manipulation. Look at this. Distribution, people. Distribution. You gotta wait. This is what you bought, thinking this wasn't going to happen. And now this is happening at only 20 minutes into the market. You've got to wait. Now look, what do? Kissed off this, relative lows. Like I told you, this dark black line that I put. Okay, I'll make this like a yellow or something so you guys can really see it. Well, I got yellow everywhere. Let's put it purple. Boom, you see it? Relative lows, relative highs. Boom. Okay. So, what does this thing need to do? Kiss right off of that box. Look what it's doing right now. It looks like it's back on its way down. I don't want to rush into it. That looks like a freaking great setup, not going to lie. Not going to lie, I would take it from right there to right back in there. But you just don't know what's going to happen. There's more. Look at all these gaps. I'm going to draw another box. I think it's still blue. No, it's not. It's orange. Watch this. This is a fair value gap, even though it's on a 1 minute. That is an inefficiency. It needs to fill this. So right when they're thinking, oh, this is a nice setup, you've got to be careful and watch for where inefficiencies are. Because if this shit pulls against you on a sell, which right now it's going my way, but if it did, you're climbing into this and you're climbing up into this, right? So that was another opportunity I could have taken. Probably should have. Damn. And that's on me. But as I told you, I'm happy with the profits that I've made today. And you know what I don't want to do? You know what I felt multiple times? Loss, giving that shit back. Look at this. Right when I thought, okay, it's going to come down and clear this. If this thing clears this right here, proves my point right there. Because I would have been in those cells and held right till it kissed this. If it doesn't reject and hit this right here, guess what? That would have destroyed me. And I probably would be giving back all my profits. So watch. Let's see what happens. Let's see it close. The market's super fascinating, guys. It's like you don't really know why shit's happening. Of course, you can put fundamentals together. You can put your technicals together. You can put your little rules. Look at this shit. Look at this bullshit. This is the stuff I'm talking about, guys. So it literally just comes down to just be patient. Look at this fucking shit. It actually upsets me because it's like, what is this? And I'm not in. God bless. This is going to come right here and fill this fair value gap that I told you about. This blue box that I had drawn before. Let's bring it back. Watch this. Can I bring it back? What the hell? All right, look. I'll draw it anyway. Boom, boom. Look at this. Look at this shit. What did it do? Guy right to the top of the box. Watch. It's going to come up in here. Look at this shit. Look at this bullshit. Now it's fulfilled it. It's got to come up in here and get even with this one. But it can stop somewhere in anywhere in this range. And it is considered an efficient move. Here we go. Look at this. This would have, I would be down. Just so you know, this would not be green. I'd be negative right now. Because I was so, oh yeah, I got it, guys. Watch this sell. And I'd be pissing my pants right now. This is what I'm talking about. It's frustrating, but it's also very interesting. That's why you wait on moves. You wait on the market. When you get one of these guys and you can get a 5 lot on something and you can take 11 ticks like I did and hit TP, you have to be able to walk away and be happy. Straight up. You can't. What other job pays you in 16 minutes that kind of money? Not a damn job. Even if you're a doctor, it doesn't pay you that quickly. Not in 16 minutes, right? You might make that shit in an hour, but you ain't making that in no minute in 16 minutes. I can tell you that. So you got to really take shit in consideration and go, well, I have this job, meaning my day job, whatever that may be for you. For mine, I'm a personal trainer. And then I also can make some extra cash like this in 16 minutes. It's not always that way. Sometimes it takes a couple hours, but you wait on that move and be okay and content with that one move. Don't chase the market because look at this shit now. Now this shit's just screaming up. Look at this. So this can very well be an institution that's like, all right, cool, yeah, have your little fun, watch this. And this shit might go to highs. Look at this. Look at the power that this is going with right now. I don't even know where this is coming from. But I will tell you, it ain't a retail trader. That I can tell you with 100% certainty. This shit might go up here and now turn all the way over. Let's go to the 1 hour real quick. Look at this. Look at this. Nothing but a wick. Look at this. Just a minute ago, and look, you're left in the dust thinking, oh, Julian, I thought we were going down here. Nope. Look at this. Look at this. And that's a 4 hour fair value gap, by the way. Look. Let's zoom out. Take a peek. Shoot. Come on. All right, let's go to 4 hour. This makes it easier. Okay, watch. Look at this. Boom. So that's an inefficiency. It needs to fill. Look at this. Look at this little hair mark right here. Climbing. Everybody's going, it can't go that high. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it go right up there. And you're thinking, well, Julian, if you know where it's going to go, why are you not in? Because I made money already. And do I need to chase the market? Because what if it proves me wrong and goes, psych, and comes back down? I need to see it reject and or go through levels that are no longer respected. So for instance, this one's done. So I can start taking these off. That filled. And guess what this is called? Right here. An inverted fair value gap. Yes, it's on the 1 minute only. That's very powerful there. Take this off. Boom. Take this off. Boom. Now we're back to this level. This has been once respected. Now look, it's a little bit clearer. Now it's making a little bit more sense to you. This was already, done now. Boom, take that out. Now look at your levels. Inverted fair value gap right here on blue. We've got this level right here to the upside. Do we break it? Do we not? We'll see. But guess what this is right here? This is the level I was looking to break through. This is the trade we took beautifully. Boom. And then we were able to ride that. Let's take this off. Boom. Now look at it now. And everybody's thinking, oh my God, buys. Look at all these buyers. Watch this. This might end up just turning right back over and come all the way back down. Who knows? Or it might go to highs. But you see how you have a hypothesis of things, but then you have to evaluate what the market's giving you. Don't be so stern on your decisions that you see yourself bleeding money. Let's say this is negative 648 and I'm just floating and I'm losing right now and I'm losing more money because I decided to sell. And right now it's turning over decently, but what if it just taps off this box, which it probably will, and go to the upside? Well, get out. Why are you losing so much money? You should be taking W's this big and losing a quarter of this, half of this, because now you've got good risk-reward ratio on your side. So guess what? Look at this box. Draw this one out. This is a 1 minute. I'm going to make this orange. Watch it potentially kiss off of this one. So this is an inverted fair value, which is very powerful, might I, say. And look at it. It goes right to 50. But watch this. What do we have here? Let me move this over. Indecision candle. Engulfing. So guess what we do? Draw this level right here. Boom. Or you can even bring it over to the next candle. Watch this. It might get in here and everybody, oh, sellers, here we come. It might hit right here off this line. Look at this. See ya. To the upside. Maybe not. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Everybody's going, ooh, the sellers are getting confident. Watch. Okay. That's convincing. But we still got 40 seconds in this candle, so let's let it close. So if you're hearing anything, you're hearing me go, oh, watch this. I'm not no fortune teller. What I will tell you is I'm patient, or let me rephrase. I'm doing my absolute best every single day to be as patient as I possibly can. That is what I'm always trying to do. As patient as I possibly can be. I've got to be. Because I've gotten smacked up and down this market, guys, so many times that now I've got to wait. Just chill out and let this timer go to 60 seconds again. And then take a snapshot of, well, what does that look like? What is more likely to happen? Where do I want it to break levels? Then I'll consider getting in. I'm not doing anything before then. So now, okay, that closed. Guess what we're not under? This box still. So until it gets underneath this and starts peeking down here, am I thinking about sells at all? It could go down here, wick, touch this, come back up. It's got to close, body, just like this, underneath for me to look at this at sells in any way, shape, or form. Let's go to the higher time frames, 5 minute. Look at this. So now what do you think I'm looking at? What did I tell you before? Boom. It's got to break this level. Let's make this black. It's got to break this before I ever think about going back down here to the relative lows. Look at the purple. Relative lows. But if it never gets there, guess what? We don't get in it. We don't force trades. We don't run after trades. Because if this thing does, in fact, want to go higher, and look, it's making everybody that I'm saying, the same people that are feeling the same way I am about sells, it's going, beautiful. That's what I want you to think. And then whoop, and it goes all the way back up. That's how they get you in. That's how they engineer liquidity. So just wait till you get the sure thing. And then take your money and run for the hills. That's essentially what you're doing every single day. So guys, hopefully this helps. Say it with me if you know it. You are uniquely different. God took his time on you. You are one of one. You know what we told you today? I love you so much. Peace.